Hello everyone, this is Akuchi, back with some more Dominion. Be playing my first league match in Season 74. Here's what my division looks like. A lot of good players. Be playing against breppert first. Okay. We've got Ninja. Fishmonger with Plateau Shepherds. Rush Fishmonger is pretty good. You can get plus buy on demand. Alright, well, next turn we could get two Fishmongers if we wanted to. Doesn't seem great, but we could advance one. Right? Like, what if we got... So is there a way to trash curses? I don't see it. In which case... I don't know. There's definitely a way to draw cards, but I think we want to play with Soothsayer. Probably. This is a weird one. You know, Ninja's not that great. It's kind of nice to be able to play Ninja after a Soothsayer, though, right? I guess we do it. Oh no, we can't rush Fishmonger. What am I thinking? I'm thinking foolish thoughts. I would like to get a Soothsayer. If we can keep the Fishmonger, all the better. Okay, yeah, so here we can get the Fishmonger into play. Ooh. That's going to trigger a shuffle with my Ninja. I think that's okay. Okay, mirrored. This is good. So we should definitely get some villages now. Okay. I think I want another fishmonger, because I can advance. Seems worthwhile. Now we don't really need to advance. Hmm. What would I buy for 3, though? I'm not sure. What if we... Ooh, we can almost rush a samurai. Oh, we're so close. We can rush other stuff. Like a guild master. Which, I don't know if that's any good. We can rush a guild master, but then we can't afford a mining village. So... Ooh, what if we... Okay, okay. So what if we played this fishmonger, then we rushed, advanced. Okay, this looks pretty good. Alright, check this out. We rush, then we advance. And then we buy a mining village. That was cool. Oh. That was dumb order. That was a dumb order. Okay. We can rush a fishmonger and buy another fishmonger, which is kind of cool. I like plus buy. Right? Do I get to do that? No. No, I can't do that. Alright. That was wrong, what I did. I definitely messed that up. So I have 6 coins. Um, I could just play a ninja. There's a downside to that plan. So we could also fishmonger, which seems fine. 7. Then we could just buy fishing village, or we can buy actually sheepdog. That's fine. Uh-huh. This time it wasn't even my fault. Just the way the cookie crumbles. Horn of Plenty. Horn of Plenty. How do I feel about that? I don't love it. Ooh, this is nice. Because now I can play Ninja. No. Now I can play Soothsayer, Sheepdog, Ninja, and Fishmonger. Okay. And I'd like to attack next turn if possible. I guess Horn of Plenty can gain sheepdogs and stuff. Seems fine. I have a bunch of junk down there. Okay. So now if we play Mining Village, if we trash it for 2 coins and play the Fishmonger, we can rush a Samurai. Seems probably worthwhile. I'm not crazy, right? 6, 7, okay. Almost certainly want to do that. We definitely get VP from Plateau Shepherds. So we definitely want that. Maybe we do that this turn. Right, we can rush the Guildmaster and still have 6 coins left or something. We could rush like another Fishmonger also. I think. Rush Guildmaster costs me 4 on net. So I'm down to 7. If I rush a Fishmonger, I'm down 3. Yeah. This all kind of works out. We can get a mining village to replace the one that we trashed. Seems pretty good. This seems less good. We might draw our Soothsayer dead. Don't think I want to take that risk. Let's just grab Mining Village, Sheepdog. Now if I play this, and I find... I think we have another mining village, yeah. Wow, bottom decked. Unlucky. Hmm. Unlucky. I'm not sure if we're gonna get an opportunity. Wow. Corner Plenty gets a province. That's crazy. I guess we should be looking for a pile out possibility. Opponent's going hard for that pile out. Hmm. They have a bunch of fishmongers there. They have trashed most of their mining villages, so I don't know if they can play them all. But they just need to like buy curses and stuff. I think it makes sense to do that. Pretty sure I can't win this turn. So I need to take a VP lead. Clearly. That's a tie on Mining Village Double Curse Duchy. Will our opponent take that tie? I think I'm able to get another 2 VP if I buy an estate, by the way. Rush Mining Village doesn't accomplish anything. Oh, advance is important to keep in mind. Like, we could end the game this turn on a loss. We have that capability. That costs them points, I think. Oh, maybe not with the estate buy. Oh, well, that seems probably good for me. So, what do I need to win? A province, probably. I need a province. Right, if I don't get a province, our opponent just buys 2 curses. They have the fishmonger. Well, if I can get a state duchy, I think that actually gives me 6 VP. And I can definitely do that. Ooh, I can even get... I have 6 coins. I can't rush a guildmaster with that. I can rush a baron. That doesn't do anything for me. Our opponent, I don't think I want to leave 3 estates left. That seems Seems too easy. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I can. I can do all this. I can rush advance into Guildmaster. I don't know if that does much, but... Oh. Actually, is it better to get a Baron? No, we need the Guildmaster, I think. Hold on. If we rush advance into Baron... Oh, we can buy a province then. Now, if our opponent can buy a province, we're just kind of screwed, I think. I mean, no, we can potentially win. We can potentially play around that. So getting a province is something we can accomplish. We could also just attack with samurai. Hmm. We can rush advance into Guildmaster, at which point we have 7 coins. We can then rush Baron, get an estate, and have 0 coins. Why don't we just get the Baron? Get province estate? I mean, that's certainly good. No, 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 no. Get the Guildmaster is better than get the Baron. It's just a question of whether... Oh no, that doesn't even work. Getting a samurai is pretty good. Let's just do it this way. I'm pretty sure this estate is worth 3 VP. If not, whoops. This endgame decision is kind of breaking my brain. Advanced Baron would have gotten us there, by the way. Alright, so this turn, hopefully we win. Oh, that's clever. I didn't see that line. Rushing Soothsayer. I wonder if I could have won. Huh. I wonder if I could have won there. So if I get the province there, maybe our opponent discards differently, but hmm. Because I could have just got the province with Baron if I had seen that line. Maybe that would have been the correct play. All right, well, it looks like if I had seen that possibility, I should have taken the province. All right, anyways, this is a new game. It's a whole new game. Look at this game. Look at this game. What does our opponent open? Pageant. How much do I care about count trashing? I don't, because expands in the kingdom. I don't think I like pageant very much, though. Shouldn't I get improve? I like improve. Seems like a good card to me. Should I get a second spice merchant? In a kingdom with improve and expand, I think that's pretty good. So last turn, yeah, so I get to 3 coins if I draw here. I think it's worth drawing. And we can either get improve or pageant. I'm gonna get an improve. Well, this is good, I think. Maybe this isn't good. This actually could be quite bad. Gold? Probably. doesn't get the expand there. I really need a pageant. Ruh-roh. This bodes well for me getting expand. What are we doing in this kingdom, by the way? Guide seems pretty good, right? Really? We played 3 coppers last turn. We have 1 more in our deck. I think I'd rather expand into expand, though. Or expand Spice Merchant. Hmm. Another guide, or we could get a estate or a duchy as a better expand target, replacing the hovel. Probably better to get a state. Can we improve Necropolis? Sure. I'm not sure why I did that. That was pretty dumb. Ooh. Why did I get this stupid beggar? Why did I get this stupid beggar? Is there, like, anything I want down there? I mean, the big is presumably better than an estate. It's presumably better. Arguments could be made to the contrary, but it's presumably better. Why do I do this? Have I trashed all my copper? I don't know. Pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Looks like I have 2 copper left. So I've trashed less copper than my opponent, despite having more spice merchants. No, I guess our opponent got 2 spice merchants at some point. Hmm. If I improve into spice merchant, like I'm not wrong, right? Yeah, I played a copper last turn. Um, Whatever, man. Oh yeah, we should get an expand. Probably. Hmm. I've seen better hands. Oh yeah, this was the plan. I had a plan. I had a plan. Sure looks like my plan's gonna fail, though. Hmm. I don't think there's any way for me to win. Should have won game one. Should have won game one. Trapper's Lodge. When you gain a card, you may spend a favor to put it onto your deck. So I can do that. And I can get a Joust or a gold mine on top of my deck if I want. Ultimately, the trashing here is pretty poor. Gold mine puts me quite a lot in debt. Black Cat seems kind of good. Herb Gatherer seems kind of good. Maybe. I don't know. Herb Gatherer doesn't seem very good, actually. Lost Arts on Black Cat. That seems good. I get +5 from sources other than Herb Gatherer. I might end up getting an Acolyte if my opponent reveals it for me. So yeah, I don't need Trapper's Lodge. It doesn't do anything for me. What did our opponent just do there? Huh, they just got lucky. Okay. Wow, did they get lucky? We're kind of screwed now. We drew all. So what did our opponent do? Shuffled their deck. Heading into turn 4. They don't have a cut purse. I want plus buy. But I'm not convinced that it's correct to get plus buy. Is it? We're 2-2 on Black Cats. Our opponent doesn't have plus buy. So if we get plus buy, that probably puts us in a dominant position. Alright. Do we get Nomads or Herb Gatherer? We don't have the plus actions from Walled Village that our opponent does. That would be pretty good. Herb Gatherer gets us around to our shuffles a little faster. I'm not planning on trashing Nomads anytime soon. Black cats are cheap, so I don't need the extra money that Nomads gives. Let's go with Herb Gatherer. Gold mine is, of course, better. I think it's worth... is it worth triggering the shuffle? Might not be. We can march an Herb Gatherer. Which doesn't accomplish much. Right? It'll just get us to where we were before. What? 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 Alright, we get 2 black cats here if our opponent doesn't. I don't want to rotate right now. I think I just want 2 black cats. Alright, let's see where we go from here. Our opponent... Ooh, we have information. Our opponent played 3 black cats and then bought a black cat. I think that means we can get a province. Yes, it does. We can safely get ourselves a province. Alright, next up, we're gonna want, like, Storyteller. Cuppers is kind of good. So if we don't play the Herb Gatherer, we have a really good chance of colliding Joust with Province. However, I'm trying to decide if that actually matters. Does that accomplish good things? Yeah, I think so. So there's a number of things we could be getting as a reward. Best reward is generally gonna be for cost reducing stuff, I would think. Storyteller is definitely good, but I think I actually want a walled village. Or we could get a reward that gives the villages, but... Eh. Let's go with the payload card. Alright, yeah, let's get ourselves renown. I think that's the best thing here. And then, what do I want? I think I want, probably Walled Village and Storyteller, I think. Okay. Um, what next? Oh. Really stupid. That was really stupid. Like, really, really stupid. What's the third pile? Not sure. The cut purse is good because I can check to see if I don't have black cat in hand. We definitely don't want to buy province on our turn, any green cards on our turn, which is fine. We can get like golds RVP, which is nice. Man, that was rotten. That was really dumb. Really, really dumb. Hmm. Shoot, our opponent got House Carl. Oh. I wanted House Carl. I could consider not playing Herb Gatherer. Um, we drew all four of our curses. We have four black cats down there, along with Renown. Trouble is we only have 4 coins. If we do that. Gosh, our deck is just so bad. I don't know. It's not ideal. Uh, um, This is really freaking frustrating. Ugh. Can't believe I opened myself up to 4 curses for no reason. No reason. That wasn't even the best, like, prize. I was just like, oh, this is slightly better to do right now than in the future. Just such an idiot. Our opponent's gonna now buy a province, and I'm not even gonna have a black cat in hand. Look at this freaking... Look at this! How did our opponent even have this turn? This is ridiculous. Oh, House Carl probably draws 1,700 cards. That's probably how. Yeah, you see? This is how I lose the game. I didn't need House Carl on the turn I bought it. Now I sure do. Ugh. That sucks. I just resign the next 4 games. I probably shouldn't even play. I don't know. It's just all shit, you know? It's just all absolute bullshit. Just a bunch of bullshit. Just an absolute bundle of bullshit. Just gonna lose this game. Finally, they didn't have a great turn. But they still have a great turn because they have huge turn up. We still have Coronet, right? Hmm. I don't know if Coronet's any good. I think we have to hope it works out. I think I have 2 sycophants. We could get Sybil. That seems pretty good to me. Our opponent didn't have many black cats that turn. No, they had two. Wait, we can just win the game this turn, right? No. Well, no. Kind of close, but no. Kind of interesting. We can buy a sycophant, like, basically for free. Let's just see what happens here. Really? Really? That's, pretty unlucky. Pretty unlucky. So our opponent wins next turn if they get good draws. And we don't win, you know. We get bad draws, of course. So let's see what happens. No, our opponent bought two provinces. That's strange. Alright, top deck a card. There's no more rewards. Why did I even... Whatever, man. That's it. That's the turn. We lost the game. Okay. I can buy nomads and then march it. You know what that would give me? Absolutely nothing. I mean, our opponent just wins if they have a good turn. So. That's a good looking start. Huge turnip will probably win them the game, though. Oh, they used all the coffers. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Coffers are good that way. Now it's harder for them to win the game with huge turnip. Still pretty likely. No, no. Man, this is so freaking stupid. I just made one mistake. One stupid mistake. Our opponent does need 3 buys to win, but they only need 2 buys to tie, which is pretty trivial. Alright, they have the buys. I assume they have money. I can't even win next turn. Such a freaking idiot. Such a freaking idiot. But are we going to lose the remainder of the games? That's the question. Probably. And action cards are pretty bad. What if we just opened Wedding? Yeah, let's just play dumb. Yeah, let's play dumb. What is this crap? What is this crap? Ooh, that's nice. It's still probably good to buy a sea trade here, though. Doesn't go on top of the deck, does it? No. You son of a... Of all the freaking cards. Of all the freaking cards. Should we get a collection? I think stables and collection. Of all the freaking cards. Staff is pretty good, I think. We could get 2 collections, but I don't love that. Ooh, you know what's pretty good? Cutthroat. In terms of plus actions, we don't really have good plus actions, so it's a question of what we want to play. I think Trickster is just a little too easy for our opponent to deal with. So I think I want Cutthroat Stables. We're gonna need collection, so I might as well get it. Hmm. This is not ideal. Why not play the spell scroll? I wonder. If we don't trash, we can buy 2 stables. I think that's pretty important. What am I even doing with this collection? This seems like a not great collection, Kingdom. Oh, did I get cutthroat back? Not yet. Oh, hammer's pretty good. Yeah, island's pretty good. I think I lose this game too. We could have got better draws, but our opponent played the smart deck anyway. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. So we could do the thing where we sack of loot and then play staff to play stables. But wouldn't it be better to just get the cutthroat into hand if we can? I think so. We did not get the cutthroat into hand. Oh, we could have sextanted, which would have been nice. None of this matters. None of this matters. Oh, just like none of that matters. I think we can just trash 4 copper. I think that's fine. What are we going to buy? Goodbye, Sea Trade, double collection. Our opponent's going to be ahead in that game. Do we want to even contest it? We could just go for Province Island. Which doesn't cost much. Yeah, let's try to go without, I guess. This is a pretty bad looking hand. Maybe I should have trashed this candlestick maker. I didn't think about that. Yeah, our opponent can potentially empty like islands and then candlestick makers. It seems really good. I don't think there's any way I can win. Yeah, that seems really good. Doesn't seem unbeatable, but it does seem really good. I'm a little confused by what's in their hand. There's a stables in there. What else? Whatever, man. A lookout. Okay. Unclear if they wanted that lookout. They could have trashed it. Where's my staff? Wait, where's my staff? When did I discard staff? Oh. I should not have done that. It's got a good deck and stuff. It's just, we just don't need to do this at all. That was well played. That was well played. So no plus actions except through the black market. I guess we need to play with black market then. At which point Ninja's not nearly as good. I think we just need to maximize our chance of getting plus actions, right? I'm definitely going to lose this game. There's a almost 100% chance I lose this game. Should I resign now? That's the question. It's definitely tempting. Well, Mastermind would have been good. Should I get a tiara? I have 2 raises already. I guess a ninja is fine. Look at this frickin' hand from our opponent. Look at this freaking hand. What did our opponent open? Ninja Black Market? That's reasonable. Great. Great, just great. Just so much great stuff happening here. Just great. Just lots of great stuff. Just all the great stuff. Of course, of course. Of course. Dude, I don't even know. Let's trash the curse. We have 1 silver. I'm not thrilled about getting another silver. We don't need this raise, but on the other hand, what else are we supposed to buy? I don't want another black market. That's pretty bad. Whatever. None of those are plus action. None of those are plus action. We know Mastermind's in the deck. What a dumb game. What a dumb game. I don't know. No. No! Yep, I knew I was losing this game. What's better? Our opponent's thinking. Workers' village or tactician? I don't know the answer to that. Wait, no, it's got to be workers' village. Yeah. Tactician's only good once you already have a village, you know? What if we... So we could get a black market into hand. Um, I don't know. I'm literally doing nothing. Unless I have the black market. Plus buy. I can get that from Tiara. So I can buy something costing up to 5 if I do it this way. I just need a freaking village to do literally anything. Now we could get another black market. Sure, we can always raise it. Our opponent trashed their ninja. That's good. Let's go. We might not lose this game. Oh, our opponent gets port. Alright. Okay. Is flagship worth getting? Probably. None of those look very good. Ooh, ball. When you have bridge troll in play is pretty good. I have a bridge troll, don't I? Yeah. So we could trash and get a tiara, which is only really good with gold because we trashed our spices. Or we could get another bridge troll. I mean, I don't really like having this copper though. Hmm. Oh, that's annoying. I really need to find a village, don't I? That's kind of top priority. Kind of top priority. It should be a bridge troll, I assume. Really? Hmm. Border village? Okay. Tiara doesn't look very good. Hmm. Oh, that's painful. That's painful. There's a plaza there. Oh, that's really painful. Oh, this is really painful. Scepter. Yeah. Scepter's good with bridge troll. We need non-terminal draw. This is a really bad black market so far. I mean, it's better than nothing, but... Oh, tools? Why tools? How's our opponent like doing stuff? I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused. I guess we didn't attack. Attacking's pretty important. Yeah, well, Bridge Troll seems like a good card to get, but we could also just ball for 4-man Bridge Troll or something. This is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. It's really bad. Ooh, Ironmonger and Taskmaster are both good. Taskmaster's tricky. With Bridge Troll, though. Peddler, Kiln. Okay, none of those are essential. Experiment's real good. I wish I got Experiment. Okay, we're definitely going to call. Oh, we still have another action, so we can do this. Our next hand is not going to be very good, it seems. The Forum Autopile is definitely something to consider. I don't want to top deck. Probably? Because I don't have a Coin of the Realm. Oh, I do have an Ironmonger. I have a lot of actions to play, but it's not like Copper's doing anything. Experiment would have been so good. Tiara. Dang. So we could try to raise something. Try to find ourselves a village. Hmm. Really? Okay. Well, we can do this at least. I'll get a scepter. Get 1 VP if we take this curse. If we have a bad card in our deck. I don't think that's worth it. But we potentially win next turn. Oh, as long as our opponent doesn't win this turn. Um, hmm. Hmm. Is it worth taking an estate, basically? No, I don't think so. It seems unwise to me. But what do I know? We have Tiara Gold down there. It's gotta be better to keep the forum, I would think. Finally got one. Alright. See how the last game goes. I think we could have emptied duchies there. Definitely with ball, we could have done it. Squirrel. What's reckless? Reckless merchant. That's bad. Kind of. Quarry definitely seems good, right? Our opponent opened with survivors. Okay. You've got my attention. I mean, Way of the Squirrel, clearly. Hmm. I think Quarry Merchant like guarantees that we can hit Sentry. Cultist isn't even all that good because of Way of the Squirrel, although there's no plus actions, right? Except for Reckless Merchant. Which means plus buy is kind of important. And that means... What does that mean? That means Ruined Market could be valuable. What a weird game. Trash is 2 copper. Well, that could be better, it could be worse. It's pretty good, though. We want to research, right? Or do we want a bard? I don't know how to play this game. The squirrel survived the Dark Ages. Okay. That does make our research worse next turn, but I don't think we want to look that gift horse in the mouth. What a weird kingdom. We need both plus actions and plus buy to make anything happen. Which suggests to me that probably nothing's gonna happen. Wait, did I lose my merchant when I played it as a squirrel? Oh, that's annoying. I did. Hmm. I'm quite confused about what I should be doing. Occultist deck, well, it could be the way to get ruined market. You know? It's an interesting situation. There are multiple reasons why I might not want to trash these. Um, because I think we want to research. Okay, so should we get gold here? Then we can trash more aggressively. I'm a little confused about how to play this game, this kingdom. This was not the hand. This was not the hand at all. So are we not playing with Cultist? We're playing with Bandit? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, I guess we're playing with Bandit. Sure. I guess. Why not? Sure, let's play it. Hmm. Yeah, there's no platinum here, so I guess we get Sentry. Hmm. Or maybe we should have gotten Merchant there. Clearly this is shit. Ooh. I think I like having a research in deck. I probably should have played that Bandit as a Squirrel. Probably should have done that. Oh boy. I don't need the quarry, but I could research the quarry, you know? Oh, don't draw the colony. Don't I have a merchant somewhere in here? Well, now I really need that merchant. I did not draw that merchant. It's the most impactful I've ever seen the bandit attack. I wonder if golds will run out. I'm not sure if there's anything to do here. We're getting lucky that way. Maybe not. Maybe our opponent just has way more golds than I think they do. We have 5. No, they only have 4. Yeah. We've been getting a little lucky. Jeez, we've been getting lucky. Wow. Not so lucky here. Okay. This is gonna get ugly. We're player 2. This is going to get ugly. Our opponent does benefit a little more than we do from the long game. I don't really want to buy a duchy, is what I'm getting at. Buying a merchant will make me happier. Now the question is, should I play this bandit or squirrel this bandit? I think I prefer to squirrel it. I accept the tie here. I don't accept a loss, however, so that's annoying. I guess I follow. I think if our opponent ever goes a turn where they don't squirrel, we might go for the double colony. Hmm. Yeah. Well, I guess we have to play the merchant. That sucks. Hmm. Not the way. Not the way. Oh, now our opponent wins if they get province. I didn't think about that. Hmm. Well, that sucked. Really bad start to our league season. Game 3, we should have won. The rest we lost fair and square, I guess. Well played by Breppert. Well, there will be more to come. Until the next one.